PSL.
Yeah.
Okay, Sundowns. Seems like there's an ANC situation going on in Sundowns. There's Ace Makashule there. There's Supra Mahuma Pilu there. There's Carl Niehaus somewhere there.
Yeah.
For me, I just feel
It's
like
all happening.
I feel this situation always.
Did you
happen.
read that article by Mazola?
I glanced through, but I didn't pass through. But you can see even Mazola was trending in. On Twitter.
Like
so,
Coach Rulani today in the press conference admitted, he was like, there's an element of truth.
It always happens. One thing about this, there's always going to be disagreement. When you have three top coaches in terms of head coaches in other team, and you bring them together to form one powerful team, it always going to happen. So I just think, it's just out of, they're trying to raise too much selling about this thing. For me, it's the normal thing. Anywhere in the whole world, if a team want to grow or as a coach want to grow, you need to have that argument in terms of maybe philosophy. You don't agree in philosophy. You don't agree on players. No, let me just finish my point. Like maybe for instance, you don't agree on players in terms of selection, maybe the tactics. It can happen.
Yeah,
you need to have anything. That. Yeah, it could be anything.
Yeah,
but you need to have that. That strong argument. You need to bring your case. Maybe it might be that situation, and someone try to make put confusion because Sundowns are always gonna run with the league. But with this thing happen now and the game they're gonna play at the weekend, it's gonna be something everyone will be interesting to see. The bench now, the reaction of the bench will be very important for everyone
to see. If they'll all be sitting together.
I don't want us to be politically correct. This is Sundowns. They have to win.
Yeah.
If you've got a job,
you play along.
Now, what you are saying is normal.
Yeah.
It doesn't look normal the way it's being raised.
Yeah.
Now, we should give them credit because until now, they have done well.
Yeah.
Meaning they have managed their egos very well. So now when it's coming out in the public domain, it's normally that when you watch the game, the body language of the coaches, of the players, you can always pick it up. Yeah. Now, you have got great minds on the technical team of Sundowns. Now, I'm sure they are mature enough to know that they have got a duty towards Sundowns.
Yeah.
And now that's what is important. So until that time, if it's true, Ron is coming up and says there's an element of that, we shall put him to
But
task.
it's true. He said it.
Yeah, no.
His own words.
I love when he says there's an element to it. Because that's what we expect. What we expect is that they are great minds.
He said he was surprised how accurate Mazola's article
was. And the coach came to apologize.
Yes.
And everything was...
You see what I mean?
Yeah,
Coach Mangoba apologized and we've moved on.
Yeah. So if the truth is, because you can't apologize for nothing.
Which means something happened.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
it is happening.
Tim, the same thing we say. It can happen. We have an argument, a heated argument, not a hit in the office or somewhere. The only issue now, what we can justify this article to in terms of waiting for Sunday. We want to see. They might pretend. No, it can never hide. It can never hide forever. If there's something going to happen, if you can see in the play, or you can see in the technical team, it's two ways.
If it is expected, there's no need for an apology, because that is the circumstance we are operating in. So if we have got, we have
it's not a given. You can't say that we always.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you something.
When Peter was there, I think this kind of situation will not come out.
No. The comparison cannot arise because Peter was in charge.
Who is the senior coach?
You see, that's the problem.
Yeah, senior coach is Compeller. He's a senior
but he reports to the coaches.
But if you check the team sheet, they put Compeller there, a senior coach.
Yeah.
So, but you see, this one goes for interview.
According to Sundowns, he reports to the head coaches as the senior coach.
No.
What? Why couldn't they just have called
the coach?
Why couldn't they have just called Coach Compeller the assistant coach and move on?
Demoting him.
Then why did he go there? How are you a senior coach when you're reporting to the coaches?
I think the word that they were trying to use, we're using 3 co-coaches.
Yeah.
That's the title.
Yeah, that's it. Because
they're big coaches, all of
if
them.
you're gonna take Steve and make him an assistant,
What's
you're
wrong?
demoting him.
But you see, it's his choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his choice to go to Sundowns and be the assistant coach.
So that's why
But he should Sundowns should have been very clear.
Yes,
like
but
you head coach, you assistant coach, you second assistant
which is
coach.
they were not clear about that. But these are the circumstances that you need to look at. Mangoba has been there for long,
Yes.
and Rulani.
Yeah.
So now they want to continue within the
Not
tradition,
and Rulani.
right?
It's
Rulani
Makoba.
left and came back.
Yes,
Rulani
okay,
left.
but he was
He was
part
in
and parcel. But we,
transit.
he was part and parcel, but we can't.
He's a prodigal son.
We cannot measure him with Steve
Yeah.
because he knows more than Steve when it comes to Sundowns,
Sundowns.
right?
Yeah.
Even though he was in and out.
Yeah.
But now my point is, in this case, they looked at it and said, okay, to bring Steve, who doesn't understand exactly what is happening, because Mangoba has been here for long.
time.
So he takes over. But
Yeah.
now, how do we do this? Because Steve is the senior to Mangoba. How do we then call it? Co-coaches. That's how they put it. Because in a way, he was supposed to, when Peter left, if they really wanted him, he was going to come in as a head coach. Then
So
Mangoba
do you think that's where the problems start?
Yes.
I think there's
Like there's no clarity as
Yeah.
to
They
who calls the shot. But Sundowns did say when they made these co-coaches thing that if push comes to shove, Coach Mangoba will have the last say.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like it's for me it's crystal clear. Yeah, we co-coaches.
You know,
Yes.
But when
But-
push comes to shove,
Yeah.
I'll make that call.
Yes.
Let's say we're trying to sub in Trompo.
And then I
Then
said
we agree. No, me put Josh Malulek.
Yeah.
Coach
Yeah.
Mangoba should be able to say no.
Yeah.
We getting Mutobi Mvala here,
Yes.
and that's final.
Yeah.
leave that one there.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
so what is happening at this moment in time is that the hierarchy at Sundowns is caught between a hard place and a soft place. So they have got 3 wonderful coaches, and they cannot seem to decide who is going to be the head coach. So at this moment in time, they are accommodating each other, but they all believe they are so good.
Yeah.
So if respect is lost amongst themselves, it's going to play out
In the open.
on
in
the
wild,
open.
yeah.
And what is worse is that players are very intelligent.
That's why I say
They
I say
easily
earlier,
pick up such.
I say when
So
they play,
if those disagreements are acceptable, like I was telling you, there is no need for an apology, because that's an area where you're going to agree to disagree. So if we disagree
No.
in a heated moment,
Tim.
I don't need to apologize.
No.
If I
Tim,
do apologize,
yes,
Clearly, that's
listen.
something necessitated
Yes,
an
exactly.
apology.
That's what I'm
there's,
saying.
there's a way.
That's what I'm
where
saying.
Steve is coming
If
from.
there was an apology, it means you crossed the line.
No.
That's what it means.
Yo, okay, you cross the
In a
line
way,
because
yeah.
where you're coming from and what you feel like, okay, in your own personality, or you can handle the situation like this. You feel like, okay, I wronged this person, or this person didn't take it the way I thought he might take it. Steve, for me, Steve is a very, a clever guy. He can handle situation. And if you see the ways, for the first time I see him coming out gone blazing in terms of trying to diffuse the situation.
Yeah, but then
which is expected.
somebody says
Yeah.
there's an element of truth in it.
No, okay,
So
yeah, you can expect there's a
the
difference.
intelligence
between
of
the two
trying
them.
to cool the storm is lost in that
For me-
moment.
When
for
it
me-
has to come to the public eye.
For me, I think
In a way.
there's a lot of personality clash in terms of the coaches, and after winning the league last season,
Yeah.
I think credits didn't go to everyone
Yeah.
the way they expected.
It went to
We went to say,
Or it
okay,
was
you
divided, yeah.
did very
Because-
you.
it
Because
went to
even-
the RET.
Because even with the medals,
Yeah.
when Steve collected a medal and left,
Yeah.
and they started looking
Yeah.
for him.
What are you trying to say? This thing started last season.
I think so, yeah. It started last season because when they were collecting medals, Steve disappeared for a while.
Yeah.
And everybody was asking, where's Steve?
No,
Where's Steve?
he
Rulani
said-
was there and Mangoba was there.
Yeah.
He
You
said,
So he didn't feel part of,
no, he
of,
said
of being
he takes
like the
his
head coach.
celebration in cool stride.
But again, but again, just by being an outsider and looking at this picture, to me it seems as if Rulani has more bargaining power than the other coaches there.
He has more power.
Yes,
Yeah.
in a way, because even within the substitutes that are being made, there are times where you see that this comes from him.
No,
How
it's
would
not-
you
it's
tell,
not-
though?
I
it's not-
can.
It's not,
In
the,
a-
it's not the power. given Rorani's show at Pirates, he's a young coach who is very, very excited to be a very good coach.
No, what are you saying now? So
No. I'm trying to. That is his personality.
No. What?
Let me. This is his character. He's gonna look or appear to be outshining.
Did it?
He did it against Micho at Pirates.
Was it as the assistant coach? As the assistant coach under Micho, was what he did in subordination? Was he going over his manager? What he did?
Yes,
we've all seen
it
that
was,
clip.
but it takes the maturity of the person in charge. It took Pizzo, it took Micho to let him be.
I don't think that ever happened under
No.
I don't think he made calls.
No.
As to
Under Pizzo.
He'll suggest.
No, he could give him the platform. He did. Pizzo did groom him.
But
It
not
is from
to override him.
exactly.
Not to override
He
him.
gave him.
Hey.
He
Yeah.
gave him that grooming. So when he went to somebody else who was more calmer, he came out,
Took advantage of that.
and that was at
Took
Pirates.
advantage.
You understand?
Okay.
Now what is happening is he comes back at Sundowns. Now he comes back at Sundowns. Remember, it is rumored he was part of the technical team that was going to Egypt,
Yes, with pizza.
and he jumped ship on the last hour as a bargaining chip to remain at Sundowns. So that may be a playing card that he's using today
Yeah.
under the circumstances. I stand to be corrected.
And Kevin Johnson just, I don't know.
Yeah, we coming to Kevin. So tell me, how you're an assistant coach?
Yeah.
Is there a way of behaving as an
Yes.
assistant
Yeah.
coach?
You have to respect. I'm in charge.
There's two.
You are going to. I'm
if-
going to offload from you, and
If
you're
you're-
gonna be my
if
second
you're-
eye.
If you're a child in a family,
there's
if you're a
assistant
child in a
coach.
family, when the dad is talking, you have to be.
If Kevin is the head coach,
Yeah.
Kevin will not want a weaker assistant coach.
Yeah.
So that sometimes maybe the game is too
makes
a
tough.
sub.
So sometimes maybe he can see some things. Now the assistant coach, that's where you come in. You must make a right decision.
But surely there's a way of
no,
doing it.
Yes,
you must.
sure, definitely.
You don't just stand up and call
No,
players.
these days you work with people, assistant coach that you understand.
Yeah.
You understand him through the preseason. Because before the season starts, you say, okay, you go to the office. You go to the office. You say, this we are doing. This we are not doing.
Yeah.
But when we get there, if I'm up, you must sit.
Yeah.
You discuss this thing anywhere in the
I personally think what's happening there at Sundowns, those coaches, they are tolerating each other because the way their conduct is off to us. Sometimes you'll see one will be sitting back and not saying anything.
Yeah.
Then another one will shout from that corner, another one will shout from that corner. Now you start thinking what's going on because it's one game that is being played.
Yeah.
So now, where is the discipline within? Okay, we understand if team gets up, passing an instruction.
Yeah.
And then also, as a head coach, then I will get up and say, no man, what team told that player is not doing it.
Yeah.
Let me get up also.
And say
Then
the same thing.
Then players start understanding that the main man is up. Now, it gives a picture that, okay, when team get up, when team gets up and passing the information, they react. Then the other side, Greg gets up, he talks to the strikers, something happens. But now again, there becomes a clash now, where one won't listen because he got up, and yet it's the favorite of team. You
for
see?
this article,
Hey, these factions are tired.
and for this article, because of the good results, you are still seeing some bit of calm. There's
Yeah,
some
true,
calmness
true,
because
true,
of the
true,
results
true,
that are there. But if it's true, what's happening? I
It's
think-
true.
No.
I don't know why you keep saying if.
No, because
there's confirmation.
No, but even Coach Steve came out with a different confirmation. So it's all about that understanding. You have to read between the
Horse's
lines.
mouth.
So so he may be the culprit.
He's fresh from the oven. Don't try to reheat him. He's fresh from
He
the
said
oven.
it. Even if you have to
Fresh
go
from
to
the
a,
oven. Don't
even if you
reheat.
have to go to
Leave
a
it
court
like that.
tomorrow, they'd be like, "Why are you lying?" I'm like, "Here's the tape."
Yeah.
Here's the
Fresh
tape.
from the oven. You're trying to
No,
reheat to us.
I think this is a call now to make a decision. They will have to try.
It must be tough for the new chairman.
Yeah.
He's there thinking,
I think there's no toughness in that.
But I think personally what they might do, if they really want to stay within the structures that they've built, they will always look for the seniors that have been there on that club. So the decision will have to be between, are we introducing somebody new that is going to take over from somebody that has been there for longer, which is Coach Mangoba, and it's going to be with Steve. Then what do you do with Rulani?
I think for now,
You see,
for the club of Sundowns, it should be one announcement. Co-coaches continue.
So
For
tell
now.
me, like as a club, how do you air your dirty laundry? We know there's turmoils in clubs.
But for me, I just think Sundowns need to come out with a strong statement.
Yeah.
And try
Management.
to clarify. Yeah, the management. I mean,
Yeah.
you need to come and clarify a lot of things, and just to put it on,
And say, hey
yes,
guys,
this is that.
there was an issue.
Yeah, but
It's sorted.
so everybody must
Let's
know
move
where.
on.
Yeah. you
But now
understand?
remember, you can't say there was an issue sorted, because we want to know. And then what's the decision forward that you're going to be taking?
It is a statement that is very clear. These are our co-coaches from the word go. You don't change it now.
Tim.
It's going to
Yes.
cause problems.
No. You can't
It's
change
going to cause
it now.
problems when you
because
start having a
have
head
to do-
coach and an
they
assistant
have to
coach,
do-
and then you have to
they
put
have
one
to do-
away.
they have
Once
to
you
do-
demote one,
They have to do
that's where the
damage control.
huge cracks will come.
They failed to rectify that from the word go when Pizzo left. They can't fix it now. They either have to remain co-coaches or they sack one. In
No,
football
we're
for
not
long.
saying they do, but
So why do you have an
No,
expectation?
the issue is, let's assume he's not so good, but then you forget and bring him in a different game, and he's still giving you the A game he has always given you before. So
Shampa.
yes. So what are you telling us? All of us.
Let's move on.
No, move on to
No,
where?
don't move on too early.
No, we are saying,
gradually.
what we are
Don't
saying
break
is,
it.
what we are saying is, don't purge.
Guys,
Don't purge
guys.
because Pitso's players are there. Don't purge them.
Guys, they won the league.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
They're like, what more proof do you want? That
I have
know
a
what we're
contract
doing.
to service.
This
It's
is-
not like
this
my
is-
contract is
Spirit,
up. Yes,
this
when
is-
it was up, yes, I
This is
don't
what
mind.
This is what
Ah,
is
yeah,
interesting.
geez.
This is
My
what,
contract is still.
This is what is
Oh,
interesting in football. This is what is interesting in football. It's easy to purge when you are winning. The only time a player being purged to stand a chance to come back and play is when results are not so well.
Okay.
And we start asking, where is Etafia in goals? What is happening? When the Swallows was being relegated, Etafia was in the stands, sometimes at home. So you could say, where is Etafia?
Okay.
And then we could understand why he was being purged. That's how we judge. But when the team is winning, we can presume that they are grooming for the future.
Okay.
Kekana.
We have to go. Yeah, Kekana, finish.
Kekana.
Finish.
He has 3 more seasons to go.
Not at Sundowns, guys.
No, but if you can't now, if you win titles 10 at Sundowns, now Sundowns, I don't expect Sundowns players to be fighting for the ball. They're entitled to the ball. They have got the best quality of players in the country. So you tell me Kekana cannot play amongst those players. Then he has to go to AM. He has to find AM to play there.
There's lesser workload. If he goes to another team that's below Sundowns
Yes.
or lower, he's going to work more.
Then we're going to
in a
question
year's
his
time,
age.
he's going to
Then
retire.
we're going to question his age.
He's going to retire in a year's time. Because there you work harder to prove yourself amongst the best teams, isn't it so?
Guys,
So
Campbell's time is
No.
he hasn't said so.
No.
And
You
Sundowns'
see,
time is
out.
if even if he can go to Chiefs, he will
Greg,
relax
come
there
on,
because
say it.
the stars there.
No, for me, I think, I mean,
He's being politically correct.
Okay, Greg, wrap it up.
Kekana have done so much for
Greg,
Sundowns.
don't
You know, yeah.
Greg is the mediator here.
I feel no, Kekana, he deserves more at Sundowns.
No, yeah.
Okay,
He deserve more at
okay.
Sundowns.
Deserve more how?
In terms of game time, because they give him that 5-year contract. They give him that hope that you're still part of this.
But it was under different leadership.
Yeah, but
Who's leadership?
the other two were there, or one was there. So I just feel like
He's only one person that wasn't there.
Coach Kompela, for the seasons he has been in the PSL,
He
he
knows
knows
about
Kekana.
That's not the point.
No, what's the
That's the
point?
point.
No, but for
That's the
me,
point.
I just think Kekana he deserve more at Sundowns, and he's a top player.
No,
Not
no,
deserving.
no.
I disagree with
What does
deserving.
deserve more mean?
No.
Deserve to play.
Deserve to play
Yes.
in that team. You
Week in,
create-
week out.
No, not week
As
in,
a
week
starter.
out. No, not week in, week out.
No.
As a
But there's
starter.
some games,
Rafa, let me ask you a
not
question.
week in, week
No.
out. Wait. The
He
team.
was playing
Team.
week in, week out.
No.
PSL, CAF,
No.
before.
Yeah.
What
What
makes
can
him?
stop
What
him now?
disqualifies him now?
That's why you see, because they bought a lot of new players and this new system that Sundowns is playing. If you no,
So
it's
in that
just-
new system,
no,
it
in
does
the
not
new
fit-
system with the new
So
coaches.
Kekana does not fit Melvin Youth.
In the new system with the coaches,
Yeah,
maybe at that particular game, it doesn't fit to play.
Yeah,
I don't
horses
say-
for courses.
I don't say he must play all the whole game.
see.
There's some games he might play. You play some games you need him in his long range passes,
For me,
accurate passes.
I prefer
You
calling
some
him
games
Spain.
some games you
When
need
you're a
Jolly.
central midfielder,
Let me finish my point.
being a central midfielder,
Let me finish my
is
point.
like being a
Let me
goalkeeper.
finish my point.
Can you finish?
No.
Let me give you some games.
You're not even allowing us to have points.
Okay.
See the point.
Why are you hogging the mic?
Is being politically correct.
No.
Being
Again-
a central midfielder is equivalent to being a goalkeeper. There's nothing new you're gonna create in that full crop.
No, there's something new.
No, which something new?
There's enough of something new.
Where?
And Zawani
wrap
is not
it up.
playing. Zawani is not playing for Sundowns for about two.
Injured.
Yeah, he hasn't played for
Yeah.
some games. What's happening? You can see the effect there.
Yeah.
So
Lacking
there's
some creativity.
there's no creativeness there. Kekana, there's some games he can play the accurate long passes. He can
But
play
he's
it.
a defensive
So
mid.
yeah, but at Sundowns when they played some of the Champions League game, he was playing more an attacking side. When you have Jali, you have
So
like
let me ask you a question.
So you
Let me
have
ask you a
Mbala,
question.
okay.
So you trust Kekana to play in the Champions League?
No, I'm saying
Where you
when
are
he was-
mandated
when he
to
was-
win.
No, when
No,
he was
no, I
playing.
want to ask you,
When he was playing the Champions League, there's
Yes.
different coaches now, different system.
Yes.
I say he can play some of the games, not
Yes.
all the games.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
So-
He deserves more as Sundowns.
Okay, let me tell you something. We should be politically correct.
Leave
Because
political correct in
when
this
I'm
out.
thinking,
No, he's football wise. He deserves to play or not.
I have to go finish, Tim.
there's no debate.
Finish.
There's no debate.
We
if
have,
he
we
deserves
have to
play.
wrap it up.
Who you take out
There's
now?
no
No,
player
take
better
out
than
whoever is there.
No,
You play.
Mabunda is already out.
No, who you can't take whoever is.
Jali is always injured.
Yeah, Mabunda is out.
Yeah, Jali is always
You have
injured.
Guys.
Zwan is injured.
Yeah. Okay, let me.
What do we say now?
Let me tell you
There's
something.
So
three
just
players.
play him.
Let me tell
No,
you.
it's not just playing. He's gonna fix there.
Third team.
Kekana
Team,
should
not just
play,
play him.
and then he should be rested for somebody else to play.
Tim,
So
exactly what I'm
not
saying.
the other way around.
Not every
Not
game is
the
good.
other way around.
We have a whole season.
Not the other way around.
Move on.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay. Orlando Pirates. They are playing Swallows.
Derby.
Pirates is playing Swallows.
Derby. The last.
Is the original Soweto Derby. But the news here is Kevin Johnson linked to Orlando Pirates. Is he a good fit, Greg? And there's already 2 assistant coaches. So it's gonna be another.
You see,
It's gonna be another
No,
ANC situation. Wait.
You give hope to the 2 assistant coaches in terms of David and
Nangikazi.
Yeah.
So now they have been in charge of 2 games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Now you bring
yeah.
Kevin Johnston. You need to clarify where is he going to? Is he going to be the head coach,
You
or
see-
is they're going to be
But-
co-coaches?
Yeah,
So
and
for
then-
Johnson,
but
if you
does
check his
he-
pedigree,
Does he fit?
no, yeah,
Into
what they,
Pirates, what they're trying to do.
because he's
He'll
coming
be a
from
good coach for
good
Pirates.
coach.
Yeah.
He comes from that
So he would be a good signing.
good top.
Yeah.
I'm happy for that.
I'm coming. Hold it.
For me, yes. For me, yes, a good fit in terms of if they want to fix from the build-up play.
Yeah.
Because I think that the most challenge they have right now is actually from in defense.
Yeah.
But knowing Kevin Johnson and the coaches that are there, it's easy for them to take per department. And the most fragile department at this point is the defensive department. And I think that it will come as a fitting. It comes in as the same case as Kompela and Ncikazi
Yeah.
in this way. Because Ncikazi just went to Pirates.
Yeah. Head coach.
Head coach, and you had Steve from Arrows going to
Fadlu
Sundowns,
was a head coach
right?
at Maritzburg.
Yes, yeah. So now we still have Fadlu that is there. Has Fadlu been given a chance to coach Orlando Pirates?
Not
Nah,
yet.
not yet. So now,
Hamilton,
if
all
we're
the-
saying we're
I'll
waiting
give- I'll
in the
give you
line,
all the time in the world.
if we are saying that they're waiting in the line, till when is that going to happen?
Yeah. True.
Till when are they going to be in the queue? Because
And be trusted.
he's been there for long. Now, Fadlu, it's either now he will decide what he needs to do in terms of a move, and then maybe allow these two seniors to take the job forward. For him, there's an opportunity. He's been there long at Paris right now, to be honest.
Yeah.
So they
The
should
fresh
have given
minds,
the job to Fadlu.
yeah, the fresh minds would. If they're giving it to Fadlu as a head coach, okay. But now, because he's been there long, but now if they need senior people to really rally behind the team, as big as it is, they are the two coaches that are capable of doing it. Because I think Fadlu he has spent a lot of time there at Orlando Pirates, still being an assistant coach. Every coach comes into him and then they go.
Yeah.
So he needs to grow also as well.
Yeah.
It's your turn. You have all the time in the world.
Coach Johnson, his methodology of coaching will improve Pirates
Yes.
if only he's allowed to choose his technical team.
What about the guys that are there?
That's what I'm saying. They may not be his.
That's
He
not the
got them
point.
there.
No, that's the point.
They are there.
No. You see,
Tim, Mandla Ngugas is not going anywhere.
that's the problem.
They just
inside
brought him in.
information.
You see, that's what I'm saying.
That was Sakulu out at Pirates.
They just brought him in.
That's what I'm saying. That's
So,
why.
you see that your argument is flawed already. If he chooses,
it's not. It's
Tim,
not.
it's clearly you won't
No.
choose his technical team
That's what I'm
because
saying.
Kevin Johnson is there.
If
Yeah.
Johnson agrees that is his team, then it has to work. Because if the experience in football is, if they plant an assistant there, then he has to report to somebody. So you may disagree.
Oh,
In year three.
you see the assistant
So-
as a spy.
Yes, but these are facts.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Because you still need to build a trust within
Yeah,
the team that you
yeah.
have.
What I'm saying.
So what if one of them will go and then tell the chairman, hey, this one from Egypt just came here, he's doing this now.
it's not a
Why
joke.
was he put Egypt?
Because it's coming from there.
He thinks he's pizza,
Yeah, you think, yeah, that's the same conversation that can come up.
It's not a joking matter. So what I'm saying is,
But just one Champions League, eh?
for
Uh-huh.
no. So now, actually, you can even say that maybe it's preparation for Pizzo to come one day.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
When they sack him that side, he goes to Pirates.
So what I'm saying is, the Johnson, with his pedigree,
Yeah.
wonderful fit.
Yeah.
I'm more interested to find those who are going to surround him, because I don't
To
want
make
that,
it work.
I don't want an issue where he's believing in playing from the back and his philosophy, and there's another voice that is having
Say,
a few
kick it
players
up.
saying, okay, you can as well play like this.
Yeah.
You're going to have a problem.
Yeah.
If the overall aim is to get Pirates to function, to win, then he should be given a chance to recommend his
Yeah.
technical team.
Yeah. Okay. We'll
Makes
leave it
sense,
there.
yeah.
Prediction: Swallows Pirates.
A tense game. Could go 2-1 either
Two?
way.
To Pirates or to?
Yeah, it could go either way.
I'm sure this break would have done.
Can you
Pirates
put your
good.
Yeah.
Can you put your head on the block?
Yeah, I'm coming to
I'm
you.
not putting my head on a block on goals, but
Yeah.
the winner, yes.
There'll be a winner.
Yes, there
No,
will be a winner.
there will be a winner. That's true. Who is the winner?
Can go both ways.
That's
Must be a revenge match for Pirates from MTN 8.
Yeah, no, I mean, with the last game, Pirate play, they drew against Gallant World Marumo.
Was it
Yeah,
Marumo?
yeah, 0-0. And Swallows, yeah, they drew too. Yeah, they drew against, if I'm not mistaken, against Amazulu. They drew against Amazulu. So, I mean, the two sides, the last game before the international break, there was no goals.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think the strikers will be sharpening their
Prediction:
2-1. Pirate 2-1.
Pirates 2-1.
No, Swallows will win this game.
Swallows will win.
They have got a balanced squad, veterans. Pirates Pirates will lose to Swallows.
Score.
Come on, Pagania.
Score.
3-1.
What?
Yes.
Okay. We keep moving. Okay. TS Galaxy Arrows prediction.
Arrows.
Arrows win.
Arrows win.
Yeah.
Galaxy Arrows. Draw. Galaxy Arrows.
Two sides and not been,
they're
give
not
Galaxy,
balanced.
give Galaxy this one 1-0.
Galaxy.
Hey.
No.
ODG is gonna.
Yeah,
No,
with this break,
You see the problem.
One thing with
the
him,
problem with after the break, the international break.
the both side.
You should be mindful. Some teams are running.
Yeah. They're not resting.
The legs are gonna be.
But
The legs are gonna be heavy.
Against Supersport 3-1. Galaxy lost against Stellenbosch 1-0.
Yeah.
So when you put that together with ODG, I know that with that break, they will be fit. They will be very
but
fit.
With Simone
But
there.
fitness does not translate in passing the ball to win.
Let's go. Okay, Baroka, Maritzburg. Hey, Maritzburg isn't one, hey?
Yeah.
They are. Hey.
No, this one is for Baroka. That's a
Yeah,
different.
Baroka has been impressive.
Yeah, very, very.
I like
I
the
think-
fact that Maritzburg has got a new sponsor on board.
Partner.
Gift
more
order
than
givers.
Partner
sponsor.
Moda, yeah. I think that maybe will give them a boost, maybe on the internal issues that they might have, because
financial.
bringing them a sponsor means there was something alarming there. But within that being unsettled or the motivation, Baroka will still come up tops on this one.
Draw.
Okay.
May I see a draw in that game?
Drawn, eh?
Maritzburg United will win. They have been
Away,
happy hunters at Baroka.
historically.
Okay.
Okay.
And also, if you look at the way they were playing, the pedigree of the coaches and everything like that, I'll give it to Maritzburg United.
Okay.
They lost at home, man.
Yeah,
You know, they have this pedigree there.
Sekhukhune Stellies.
A draw. I see a draw.
Same here, I see a draw there.
Sekhukhune Stellies. I will give it to Stellies.
Sekhukhune.
They brought in Nico Mobi
Yeah.
and Parusnath. Some talent there.
They've got a
Real AM Chippa.
No.
Chippa.
This one I give Chippa.
Gavin is there. Chippa, let's give to Chippa, please. Chippa, yeah.
We have to support
Chippa, we have to
support
Craig. He's our colleague here.
Okay, cool. And then we have Sundowns Chiefs.
Yeah, this is a massive
Tough
one.
one.
This is a massive one. I think with all the tension and everything around, I think this one's going to end in a draw.
Draw.
Yeah, there will be goals. There will be goals, and Sundowns have an edge.
Yeah.
Chiefs is still in a phase where they're still trying to figure out themselves.
Yeah.
But as soon as they get everything correct, they will be a good team.
Chiefs gonna win
I'll give it Chiefs.
because of the drama happening there
It's
in
not
the
about the
ANC there.
It's about the structure that this new Chiefs team is trying to play.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that they can ask questions to the Sundowns defense. For me, that is telling. Once they ask questions Sundowns defense, it means that they will disrupt their build-up and that interplay. And they won't be very comfortable. They will try to sit back and everything like that. So I'll give it to Chiefs. They will go robust. They will try to play and then try to be a little bit rugged in their system.
Yeah.
But knowing the gentlemen that are there, they know Stewart. So they will plan accordingly for him. They know he plays on transition.
No, that's fine. It's structured. Chiefs is structured. But for me, the most important thing that is for this Chiefs team is not entirely the tactics and everything like that. Is the belief that these players are having and they're trying to show.
Well, they revive energy.
So I think,
that we can give them.
That is a little bit,
Okay.